I will tell you this, with the start of the Super Bowl and the teams have arrived now in New Orleans for the Super Bowl for their private practices, I've never seen an injury report on Super Bowl Sunday in which there's no players listed. This is the healthiest Kansas City has been since the start of the NFL season. Mahomes is healthy. The wide receivers, Xavier Worthy, Hollywood Brown, Sky Moore, the 3 tight ends, the 3 running backs. For the first time all season, Kansas City is completely healthy. And Philadelphia is healthy. Jalen Hurts will not wear a knee brace in the Super Bowl. A.J. Brown is healthy. Devontae Smith is healthy. You got Barkley. Dallas Goedert, the tight end, is finally healthy. Everybody in the defensive front is healthy. Philadelphia, almost 100% green light go. There will be so many storylines we're going to talk about. We will do the Super Bowl preview on the Thursday podcast. All right, let's talk about the second big story that just came out over the weekend. It's been lost in a lot of other stuff that's gone on in the world of sports. NFL just released their concussion report, John. You know, they started to change the rules as it relates to hits, targeting, equipment, all that in 2015. In 2015, there were 275 concussions. It was an alarming amount. The just concluded NFL season, concussions were down to an all-time low 182.
Nice.
That's a phenomenal drop. In addition, you know, they changed the kickoff rules. Kickoff rules look weird. There were only 8 concussions on kickoffs this past season. That's down 17% from a year ago. And since they changed the equipment and all the rules, total concussions on special teams plays down 73%. Guardian caps. In practice, everybody wears guardian caps. In games, it's your choice whether you want to wear the inflated helmet guardian caps. However, concussions, guardian caps in OTAs and preseason workouts down 28%. Why would you not wear a concussion cap in a game? Anyhow, that concussion report, very positive. Coaching hires. Ton of assistant coaches out there. Awful lot of shifting in addition to the fact there's 7 head coaching jobs that were open. Chicago Bears have just hired Eric Bieniemy, ex-UCLA offensive coordinator who got gassed after 9 months. Former Kansas City Chief offensive coordinator, had been with the Washington Commanders. Bears bring him in to be the running backs coach. Raiders came out of nowhere. Job jumper, Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly has left Ohio State after 1 season. Chip Kelly goes to work for Pete Carroll, and he'll bring all his X's and O's and his vibrancy. Now, they got to go get a quarterback, and obviously they got 10 draft picks and $107 million cap space. So we'll see. But Chip Kelly did a hell of a job at Ohio State. He did not want to be a head coach anymore, so he has gone there. Baltimore Ravens. It's an awful story. Justin Tucker, legendary field goal kicker, has now been accused by 9 different women at 4 different spas of sexual misconduct. This is AKA Deshaun Watson type stuff. Masturbation, proposing sex, that kind of stuff with female massage therapists. He's never been charged. He is being sued. He's going to get nailed by the NFL, which has started their own investigation. And the final other item from our football notebook, Pac-12 conference. 2026, they have to add at least 1 more school. They're still negotiating for whatever their next media rights TV contract is going to look like. This is not good. They're now talking about reopening talks and maybe having to take UNLV and Nevada as a package. They're also talking about UNLV and Texas State as a package. TV contract negotiations. They're negotiating with the CW, TBS, and ESPN2. Get this number, though. It is being speculated that when they get their TV package done, each school is going to get only $10 million per school. $10 million in what is the new Pac-12. $10 million equal to what Big Ten schools get, which is $61 per school. What the SEC gives out, $60 million per school. What the Big 12, the ACC gets. Just think about that. At the end of the day, the Pac-12 looks like Mountain West 2.0, the old Western Athletic Conference. They just don't have anything sexy in their conference. Vegas and Nevada, Reno, Vegas and Texas State. They're going to add 1 or 2 more schools. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. What they should do is go back, ask for an NCAA waiver, take St. Mary's basketball to go with Gonzaga basketball, and have the NCAA just let them play and be eligible for the playoffs until they see what the next round of defections might be. John, I threw a lot of stuff up there on the board. Go ahead. You want to talk Super Bowl teams? You want to talk concussions? Bieniemy, Chip Kelly, Baltimore's mess, and the Pac-12. The floor is yours.
I like Vegas as being part of the mix. I mean, it's about time. It just seems like such an obvious choice. Now, granted, is their sports program of the caliber of some of the other teams? No, it's not. But I mean, you got to build this thing up. So go for the major media markets because they got to make money selling ads on television, right? So they can increase the $10 million, payment that they get. So bring in the big markets. Looking at these other teams, the Chip Kelly to the Raiders sounds encouraging. I kind of like that. And I really like that story about the concussions, really decreasing. So it's nice when they change the rules and it works. Like a lot of times in these sports, like in baseball, they were changing a lot of the rules and a lot of them sort of didn't make sense. And sometimes now maybe they do. But in this case, that concussion one and the Guardian caps, I'm all for that.
Okay. You got an opinion about some of those NFL Notebook segments? Feel free. Jump on board. Fans Forum chat box is open.